Write inequalities which describe the geometric objects below. The solid cylinder, whose central axis is the line given by the equations x equal to 3, y equal to -5, and the cross-section perpendicular to the axis is a disk of radius 2. So we have a cylinder. The central axis is this one, x equal to 3, y equal to -5, and z can be anything. Z can be any number, arbitrarily. The cylinder would look like this. So and this is the central axis, and we have an infinite cylinder. So we have a solid cylinder, so you consider the points inside that too. And they told us that the cross-section perpendicular to the axis is a disk of the radius 2. For example, this is a cross-section, or this is another one, a disk of radius 2. For example, this point, the center of this disk, this center, we'll pick any, right? Because any disk here perpendicular to the central axis will be a disk. And assume that I pick the point where z equals 0. So this point, this exact point right here, has a coordinates x equal to 3, x equal to 3, y -5, and z I can choose anything, say 0, for example. Then the center of this disk is 3 -5, 0, radius 2. The distance of any point, on the cylinder to the central axis will be less than or equal to. The distance will always be less than or equal to. And assume that we have this point has coordinates x, y, z. Then the distance between P and P here and the central axis is at most 2. The distance is the length between P and the perpendicular projection, and the point on the axis has the coordinates x equal to 3, y equal to -5, and this is z, whatever z is. Z can be any number. So the distance between the 2 points is the length of the vectors x -3, y +5, z -z. This length is at most 2. So this length is square root x -3 square, y +5 square, 0 square, less than or equal to. So this is the equation, or you can write as x -3 square, y +5 square, less than or equal to 2 square. This is the answers. This is the inequalities that describe this solid cylinder.